doing so well. Do you think that this is probably the worst first 2 years of any presidency that we've seen in Kenya so far?
Evidently it is, because remember, the current president was not a new entrant into presidency. Unlike, that saying that he came into office and then he realized things are not as they were. No, that's not correct. The truth of the matter is he was a deputy president for 10 years. So he was the principal assistant to the previous administration, meaning he was privy to how government was being run. And even his platform, his campaign platform was, if only I was the president, I would have performed better. So expectations and hope were very high. And he came out guns blazing and he promised. But the first 2 years, clearly, what have we had? Protests, innocent killing, Gen Z revolution, a cabinet being sacked, and reshuffled. We have lost status as a country internationally because we are not rating very well. It feeds into the AU conversation. So the first 2 years of the current administration have not really been good at all. It is the worst, and unfortunately it's not going to get better because already we have been now, there is what you call perception hacking. We've already been introduced into a campaign mode for 2027, clearly, as every person can see. And the president knows that. Perhaps that's why he's not in the country, because there is nothing to celebrate. So it's a sorry and sad state we are in as a country, because this is not what we expected when we made this administration.
Hans, you have a better outlook. You have a different perspective of this administration, a more positive one. But do you agree that in comparison to the other 4 presidencies that we've seen, that this one is clearly the worst first 2 years of any presidency? Of course, things could get better, but so far, 2 years, in comparison to the other presidencies, that this could actually be the worst.
No. No.
Which one is?
This one is much better. And let me give my facts in it. In Kenya, we have a short memory, and we love maybe judging things from what we see today. If you observe even the current situation that are going today on, there were the popularities of the like of Boniface Mwangi. All of a sudden, this young man, Kasmuel, came in, and that guy was forgotten. Today we have Morara, and the others too are forgotten. And within no time, Kenyans have, we don't have sustenance of love. People will get tired of this guy, Morara, within a short time. In the next 1 or 2 months, Morara will not be there. Another person would have come. So as Kenyans, we love celebrating just anything that has come up on the social media, or either it is positive, we celebrate it. When it is negative, we fight it, like even what is going now about the Adani and so on, without even getting the fact details. And I asked myself, what is it that made President Kibaki so unpopular in 2007? That there's questions about his re-election. And today we love and celebrate Kibaki and compare with the current president. If you remember so well, President Kibaki took it in 2002. He came up with a referendum to change the constitution in 2005. He didn't make it, and he's the president. He was so unpopular. And that's how went on.
But within the first 2 years, there was a poll, and this was an international poll that ranked Kenyans as the most hopeful within the first year of